defense.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for a pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Berry. Powers through the defender. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. LSU quick to the line. It's a reverse. And the defense was ready when the receiver tried the tricky run.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
Oh, he's got a chance.
Let's go, man.
They could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
It's good. Like it?
Stop.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Moore to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Oh, I thought we caught that.
He supposed to call it.
Just dribbled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often.
Yeah, he was supposed to catch
They've
that.
gotten into a nice rhythm. That
Oh,
time,
you
though, the
gotta
defense
catch that,
was
dude. I'm gonna
expecting
put my
to
life
throw
back
his
here.
way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Like, they gotta catch these balls,
On
bro.
3rd down, and that is
Oh,
a
lots of
rare
them.
drop for this guy. The Ducks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt is in the air.
He got 99 catcher. He not catching this.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Now they'll run it to the right here. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try to take shots. They're going to try to keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
The short hands, it's Berry. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. A design run for the quarterback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Caught behind the line. It's Berry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Bought a little time, lets it go.
This shit here, bro.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure.
Y'all gotta get him, bro. What the
Tigers
fuck?
come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. And with not much doing downfield, he
I
found
better
his
not let no
parents
shit
open
like
in
that
his
ever
hands
happen
to
again, bro. What the fuck was
The
that?
offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They won it all, and that is exactly
That
what
shit
they
good,
got.
bro.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Just over 30 seconds.
Why the fuck you making all that noise?
As they take over 1st and 10.
Leave it alone.
Running to the left.
You don't
He
get
is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Moore will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving.
You know that? You know to throw that motherfucker?
Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard drive. Tried to give it another body English, but he missed it. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start to return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
So where y'all ended up going tonight?
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Hey, Pat.
They do some blazers and they drive on.
Johnson wants to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
$10. $10.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Smashes through the tackle. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. LSU right back to the line.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense
Ah,
has.
from
Got some
Tony's
great
formation.
explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Grab behind the line. It's Berry. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
That boy Don, rhythm kid. So my question said you wouldn't all
Looking to throw again. He's going to fire deep. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver during memorable 11-win season of 2008. Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Rush is on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attack.
The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's that hole for 4. He gets it out to the 16.
Doesn't bother me.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. He fires to the left side. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's got it inside the 20.
You gotta love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions.
My bad, I ain't trying to do that.
Safety rotation.
I ain't paying attention. I wasn't there on Monday, and I ain't really paying attention to y'all
He is in
today. Y'all boys put some pass plays in there?
Yeah, we just put a screen there. We just put a screen there for Tyson.
Screen in like a little tight end screen?
No, like he gonna be at like slot in our formation, and he gonna be on the strong side. So instead, like we gonna throw him the screen, he gonna come towards, and Fred Quan and Kyrie gonna get a kill shot
On the DN.
on the outside linebackers or that corner.
Yeah. So he gonna be the inside slot. Who the outside receiver to him?
It ain't no outside receiver. He's double tight.
Okay, so it's double tight, and he just like tight to the line. He not far from the line.
Yeah.
He basically what the R1 beginning of this play.
Looking to buy time.
Get that off.
Come on.
Incomplete.
This quarterback
Play.
I think sometimes he's too fast. I think on a play like that, sometimes when you're on the run, you just want to sort of settle yourself a little bit, get your feet under you so you can make a more accurate throw.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Did this happen?
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose around the field, lose the down distance. It's 3rd down. You can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run the option. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
That went too far.
Goes to the option.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Bro, we always saying, she was saying
A
something.
field goal is not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it.
I said Ian. I said Ian is actually good. I thought I said Ian ain't as good as this fool.
Moore will throw.
Come on, bro.
Yes! On 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive
That ain't
alive.
funny. Don't lie.
Situation
trying
where
to-
down
I'm
two
watching
possessions,
it.
they obviously had to go for that one. And
Oh,
because they're not
what?
able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium.
When he said that too.
First play of the drive will come from
That's
the 9-yard
hard.
line.
My mind, you heard what I called him first time white boy. I ain't know his name was Ian.
Going with the ground game
He
left.
ain't that good.
Gives them some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Just saying it out loud.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. This is a designed run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. That'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll have it in plus territory at the 45.
Nobody come out of.
Right up.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just run positive yards, you make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore to the air. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
In the game.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to beat the D deep. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
Breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. LSU quick to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. DB's right up on the receivers. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The
At
defense
least
had a
Reds
chance to
are
maybe
offense.
kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Y'all heard the whole tight fucking
What
game.
else is happening in college football this weekend? Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
Give me some hot fries. Ready? Okay. It's not though. I'll get you some more tomorrow, bro.
Drive starts from their own
I don't know, not right
25
now. Bro, you gave me
They'll
4
try the
cookies.
right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there,
Man,
they
what
try
the
to run
chips
the
out,
football
man?
on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know.
Turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work too.
No doubt, when they get on those guys at the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. And the heat gets there.
Like, it's only sitting 4 and they just not blocking.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Got his man. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. this, it'll be a wrap. Corner's going to give them room. Looking downfield, it's Newton. He tries to take the top off. Can't make the connection in. Complete pass, and 1 second remains.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Back to pass on second down. Buying some time. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got another 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bird didn't even close the app. That boy ain't playing me tonight.
I told you my brother ain't playing, but let me put him in, bro. Come on, bro.
Just play the game, man.
What game you finna play, bro? What you finna play, bro? Bro, you finna play him? Bad boy. First, play, bro. Bro, Ferg didn't even say he was finna play.
No,
This man finna play.